Hello everyone. Today we all are discuss about the control structures in Visual Basic 6.0. Control statements are used to control the flow of programs execution. Visual Basic supports control structures such as first is if then, second if then else, third is nested if then else, and last is a select case. Now first, if then control structure. The if then control structure performs an indicated action only when the condition is true, otherwise the action is skipped. Syntax of if then control structure: if condition, then statement, and if. Now the example of if then control structure is: if average greater than 75, then txt_grade.text is equal to a. And if the execution of a program is: if average greater than 75 condition is true, now execute this statement txt_grade.text is equal to a to assign the text box value by using text. Then next, if then else control structure. The if then else control structure allows the programmer to specify that a different action is to be performed when the condition is true than when the condition is false. Syntax of if then else control structure is: if condition, then statements, else statements, and if. Now the example of if then else control structure is: if average greater than 50, then txt_grade.text is equal to pass. Else statement txt_grade.text is equal to fail. And if. Now the execution is: average greater than 50 condition is true, now execute if statement, otherwise the average greater than 50 condition is false, to execute the else statement txt_grade.text is equal to fail. Now next, nested if then else control structure. Nested if then else control structures test for multiple cases by placing if then else control structure inside if then else structures. Now the syntax of nested if then else control structure is: if condition first, then statements, else if condition 2, then statement, else if condition 3, and condition 3 statements, else statements, and if. Now next example: if average greater than 75, then txt_grade.text is equal to a. Else if average greater than 65, then txt_grade.text is equal to b. Then next, else if average greater than 55, then txt_grade.text is equal to c. Else if average greater than 45, then txt_grade.text is equal to s. Else txt_grade.text is equal to f. And if. Now execution is: average greater than 75 condition is true, to execute txt_grade.text is equal to a. Now average greater than 75 condition is false, to execute next average greater than 65 condition, otherwise this condition is false, to execute the next condition, and last is txt_grade.text is equal to fail. Then next, select case control structure. Select case structure is an alternative to if then else if for selectively executing a single block of a statements from among multiple blocks of a statements. Full stop. Select case is a more convenient to use than the if else and if. The following program block illustrates the working of select case. Now the syntax of select case is select case index, case 0 statements, case first statements, then case else statements, and select. Now assume you have to find the grade using select case and display in the text box. Now we declare the variable average by using the dim keyword. Dim average as integer type variable. Average is equal to txt average dot text to assign a average value txt average dot text box value. Select case average is a index. Now case 100 to 75 condition true, then txt grade dot text is equal to a. Then next case 74 to 65, then execute txt grade dot text is equal to b. Similarly the cases are executed. Then last is case else. The message box are displayed to user invalid average marks. Then end select.